Hello, this is Manny. I just wanted to point out some advantages of using digital menus as such. Our campaigns are real video walls, meaning you can have a single card or banner coming down on all the screens. Here, we just have two screens in this example, but let's say you have four screens, you can have that one banner coming down on all four screens, like you see in very big franchises. Not a lot of people could pull it off because this requires a lot of technology. What we use in the back end is a gaming engine, and that gives us, there are no limits with that. Because of that, it comes with a steep learning curves because it's not easy to learn and there's a lot of programming involved, but there are no limits at the end. So here are some advantages. Notice that here there are many cups. Some are fading in, fading out. Now imagine if they wouldn't be fading in and out, the cups would have to be a lot smaller to fit in that real estate. So yeah, that's one trick that we use to make things appear a lot bigger. And since there's motion, it attracts attention too. The attention of the client, it's really important. As they're walking by, for instance, it really catches their attention, and it's really important. After that, they kind of approach. That's what we find. So one, things are a lot bigger, which is very important. And yeah, the dynamic factor is important too. Here we have something that's just fading in and out. So like I said, yeah, here's the screen on the right. Here are some more features. For instance, over here, notice these cakes are fading in and out. Now imagine if we had like 5, 6 cakes in this space, they would appear a lot smaller. And that's something like we try to avoid now to make it appear more modern. The smaller kind of images are more reminiscent of the 90s when we didn't have the technology to do these fade in, fade outs, for instance, or the slide ins, for instance. Here's the one banner that comes down on all the screens. That's just an example. So here's another thing. As these plates are fading in and out, it's highlighting the actual title and description. Which is very important because we don't have to make them appear in small, kind of like thumbnails, which is pretty ugly. Larger images really attract clients, yeah, and make the campaign look a lot more modern. Another thing that we integrate is pop-ups. Pop-ups are really important. Our clients really love them because it allows them to sell more. For instance, here, as they're looking at their plate, the pop-up pops up and says, hey, add the soup with that for another $3, for instance, with a meal. And instead of them going to look for the soup, where's the soup, blah, 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 or the salad or whatever, or the dessert, it's right there in front of their face. And it allows you to make some extra income right there. Our clients really love that, and it really works. Because as soon as we integrate that, the clients tell us that they sell a lot more desserts and whatnot. The other thing that's really, really important with digital, this kind of digital signage, is that assuming you make a mistake somewhere, you're not constrained to the printer in any way. Making the changes could be done the next day, or even if it's really important, it could be done right away. So there are no limits there. And we have a lot of franchises like the new Pizza Hut Express yeah, at times they figure, hey, that we ran out of this element, and hey, can you please remove it as soon as possible? It's just a click away, and it's done on all their locations. Yeah, it's you're not you know, on the mercy of a printer with deadlines and whatnot. And I've dealt with printers; it's really bad. Trust me, I know what you're probably dealing with. So this is just an example. I hope it helps so you can understand the main advantages, which is at the end to make money, I guess. Okay, ciao.